Hello my friends, welcome back to Wings of Liberty Glass Bones Edition. So, I think we want to go to Belshire. So the Goliath, I think that this may be one of the final missions where the Marine is truly the great offensive unit, and then enemy splash damage is going to be a little bit too good. It might be a little bit too good here, but I think that we can actually potentially get some crazy stuff done and get the Goliath, which is going to be one of our mainstay core units throughout this run. I know that might sound a little bit crazy, but the Goliath has an insane 7 range on its autocannons once you get the upgrade, and 9 range against air. It's not a hit scan attack against air, but it's still very, very long. You can do kiting stuff. It has the ability to walk away and fire, right? I genuinely think that the Goliath is not very good on this mission. Let's be completely honest here. I'm not gonna fool you. But I think that in the long term, it is going to be amazing. So yeah, this is a little bit risky. It's a little bit bold. However, I feel pretty comfortable on this mission. It is a very hard mission, which it means that I've had to practice it many times. And particularly for stuff like any sort of challenge run or 24-hour stream or things like that, you end up putting a lot of practice into this mission. So I know how it works, probably better than 95% of other StarCraft missions. And thus, I think we can come ahead, we can win the day, and the opponents will not really be able to get much done. And it's really, as I said, this is probably the final time we're going to be able to go mass Marines. So I think this is a good time for it. Though, maybe if we go to the Haven Purifier Mothership boss fight, mass Marines might be good on that mission. No, they got Colossus there. The thing is, Colossus are scary, right? Everyone knows that Colossus are scary. However, the Colossus on this mission doesn't have extended thermal lance, I believe, which is huge, right? Because as soon as the Colossus is AoE scooping everything up, it's terrible for us. However, it doesn't have extended thermal lance here or on the dig, which makes them way worse, though we're not doing Marines on the dig. I mean, we'll have siege tanks at that point. But I think that the mech stuff is going to be really good. I think the Wraith is going to be really good. These are the types of things that we want to be heading towards. And we're just going to accept that this is our final day in the land of Marines. It is really nice not having to get upgrades. They're usually so expensive that it's like really, really hard to justify, but now it's like, I don't know, I'm doing pretty good. I don't need to get anything. All my gas is going, well, nowhere. I'm not getting any. I think I'm going to leave that bunker there forever. This is a big safety bunker. I might get a bunker here and not fill it in case something comes up this side. I know that sometimes they sound like scouts, and I just want to be real careful because I think that our clear speed is going to be very good or very bad. This is okay. So we gotta talk about really obtuse StarCraft mechanics, but first we gotta kill all these. Oh, that was good. That was insane. We just swept through them. What are we, the street sweepers? That's what they call me, the street sweeper. Yeah, so the way the beam weapons work in StarCraft 2, you may have noticed that in Legacy of the Void Ray is absolutely cracked. It is a ridiculous unit in that campaign. That is because some versions of beam weapons in the game have the ability to automatically, as soon as they kill a target, change their target and deal their damage. Like, there's no delay between any of those things. Usually there would be an attack delay, right? If you attack every quarter of a second, then you'd have to wait that quarter of a second after killing the target. That is how some Void Rays work, and others act normally. So I don't know which version we have here. If we end up facing against the Void Ray that auto-retargets just like Legacy of the Void's campaign, we're going to have a bad day. Oh, that was moderately fast, but it didn't look giga fast, I think. That was so insane. Oh, man. So another thing that we can do here is just win before the AoE. Because you have about 10 minutes and then the AoE actually hits. Okay, yeah, this is... I think this is fine. I think that we have the... Nope, that's definitely a delay. This is good. This is really, really, really good for us. Because if it was the other version, this mission would be infinitely harder. We would be in such bad shape. There's going to be an attack up here in a moment. Told you I know this mission. It's going to be the scout attack, I believe. I think it just comes right through here. Unless we already fought that. No, I don't think we did. Okay, we're going to get this going, and we're going to keep building up Marines. I wonder if utilizing our gas for Reapers is actually correct, because they have that extra range. I think the answer is yes. I think Marine Reaper is what we're here for. We just have to get the gas and the tech labs for it. It's always a little bit difficult to justify those tech labs, you know? And I think we're going to build, like, 4 bunkers. I want to be so safe in these locations. There is, like, a Psystorm attack that happens over here. Here's the scouts. Told ya. Okay, we can do this again. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to take down the first Warping Colossus in StarCraft 2, or the only one. He doesn't do anything. Protoss feels easy. This is probably not going to be the case forever, but what I'm feeling right now is that Protoss feels like the easiest faction to fight against. Because all of their stuff, like, they're so statted amongst their durability. And they don't have their big range stuff yet, and they don't have their AoE yet. Okay, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just go down here. Bring you guys over here, and yeah, I'm gonna go Giga mode, and I think I'm not gonna regret it. Or I'm really going to regret it. You know, the Reaper thing might not work. Okay, these guys are going to attack us. Get them, Shrike turrets. Yeah, never shriked so hard. We need to get the bonus objective. We need to just keep building. We can start getting a couple of these. And we'll get tech labs on those. Oh, can we shoot from here? No. Okay, that's awkward. Yeah, like, look at these. The Zealot is functionally identical to the Zergling, but you fight, 3 of them instead of 42. You don't even fight like a quarter the number. You fight a fraction because there's so many Zerglings normally. That was the Void Race. Okay, so the way we're going to do this is you're going to go right here. Enemy is going to go seal this. That is well within our plans. And then we're going to get a couple more barracks. And I genuinely think we have like 3 more minutes in this mission. 3 minutes and 21 seconds. Yeah, it seems right. Okay, that is gone. You guys want to be right here. Actually, we're going to pull 1 back. And we're going to have 1 here, 1 in there. Don't ask. It's called strategy. And then... Oh, scouts! I love scouts! Oh, Templar! I love Templar! Oh, that was good! All I had to do was say that I love you to my opponents and they all died. Oh, yeah.
You gonna give me orders?
So the first one never causes the opponent to pull.
I'll take it to the nearest command center.
Gonna build everything up. We got the 222. We're wearing our tutu.
Go ahead. Be in the rear.
And then we got
Good job. That's the first
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You got it.
Oh, look at those voids! Oh, he did the laser beam thing! Oh no, that's not good. I don't like it that he can do that. Let's get a couple Reapers in, and then we're gonna build the back bunks. And we're gonna go...
What's going on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bold move, Mr. Reyna.
Thank you.
Collecting terrazine from 2 places at once.
You jelly?
Sure it's gonna be harder to keep the tall Dream off our backs. But the quicker we're done here, the sooner we can get off this rock.
Oh, look at those fights.
Incoming transmission.
You shall not steal the breath of creation.
Can't pull you back.
Careful. They're sending their ships to take out your SCVs. Shoot them down quick, or we're finished.
That was good. Yeah, they like have to do that slow down thing before they start shooting their laser. And that seems to be the saving grace. If they...
Are under attack.
Sorry, Harold. We're not going to be as timely as I was hoping. We got one extra to do. But this is fine. This has been incredible. It's been so good.
3 down. You're doing great. Keep it up.
Thank you. I love you too, buddy.
That's over half the canisters you wanted.
In the rear with the gear.
Oh, they got a thing coming over here. We got to be careful
Sure
about that.
can't walk the walk. We just need one more canister.
We're just going to bring you on over here, sir.
Go ahead.
Is that a ceiling wave? I can't tell. We got to be careful. Yeah, I think the Reaper range is really good. That's a ceiling wave. It's
The
fine.
Targaryen are sealing off a terrazine altar.
Gotcha.
Easy.
Buttermilk biscuit.
Easy. And now we have mercenary Goliaths. Now we have both Goliath upgrades, which are going to give us a really good breadth in our coverage and bonus range. The range is so good. I think this was the right choice. And I think that if we went longer, that mission was going to become a nightmare. You saw that we didn't get hit by any Colossus or anything. As I said, we have range against them. However, if they ever manage to, like, get a shot off, it kills everything. So we just pretended that wasn't the case. I get this upgrade. This is an insane ability. Dude, Hellstorm Batteries is absurd in this mod. Definitely happy to get that one. Of course, the HP upgrade doesn't do anything. And then we can head to another mission. We got time.
We've received reports of
I think it's Tarsona's time. I think that this is where Goliath Diamondback is going to be exceptionally good. And we're basically just going to win the range game against the opponents constantly. And they shouldn't be able to do that much against it. They're going to get kited and kited and kited. We don't have the range upgrade for the Diamondback, which is obviously what we want in the long term. It'll be really good. But, whatever.
Sir,
it's fine.
Turns out there are a few Confederate vehicles in the hills the Dominion haven't salvaged yet.
It's going to be quite the snake bite.
Diamond things. Man, I didn't think they made it past prototype.
This could be really fun to play, being completely honest. It could be a nightmare, but I think it's going to be really enjoyable.
I'll upload the schematic
You know, we
to
just
a
do
factory
the
network.
poke and
Maybe other vehicles
run away,
are
and there's no... So, one thing you might notice is that I'm avoiding missions that have, like, enemy tanks in siege mode that I have to deal with. That sort of a thing, because I think that's where it gets really tough. And I am a terrible person, which means that I make future me do all the difficult things instead of current me. You know, it's procrastination.
I like it.
And
What's on your mind? SCV ready.
yeah, there we go.
How devious.
What? Just shoot,
Victory
bro.
is ours.
Why don't you have turret tracking?
SCV ready.
How do you? There we go. That wasn't ideal. Pretend that didn't. You should go. Wow, Grant! I can't believe that Marine got bonus 37 range and shot that guy from halfway across the globe. That's terrible luck. Nobody could have ever seen that happening, and even Cyril and Maru's baby couldn't stop that. Yeah, I know, guys. Thank you, but it is what it is. Don't worry. I'm a resilient enough player that doesn't bother me. So there's extra resources, right? Yeah, we got all this extra cash, which means that having 2 bases is really good here. One thing we want to do is wait for Mr. Snake to get away, because if all the money is in here because we shoot it too early, then we're going to be really sad and we're going to lose a bunch of stuff. And I thought about this. I was like, what ways could I make myself really upset? And that was number 1, is not being able to pick up all the money. So
Excellent work.
I'm trying to
Can utilize the train
get around.
scrap
Yeah, with the extra money, this is going to be the easiest mission in the history of mankind, isn't
Obviously
it?
won't find many natural
It's going to be
minerals
so easy.
so we should make the
We're going to
most
have
of what we can
so much
salvage from the
money,
train.
because usually you're supposed to mine out. Oh, open mail from Pinata. Huh? Oh, Dominion Pinatas. I see, the train got its name changed. Perfect.
Your mind. I'm waiting.
I never would have looked up there. I appreciate that they bring attention to it. First I thought we were getting a pinata-based bonus objective. It's like, hey, this is... It's got infinite HP, but every time that you shoot it, it drops some money.
Excellent. SCV ready.
Come up here.
Rear with the gear.
Drop that.
What's the plan?
That kind of reminds me, wasn't there a Red Alert 3 mission that there's like 3 different factions that were fighting a giant samurai robot? I know you use the samurai robot at one point, but I think that you fight it as well. Maybe that was in the expansion. I don't really remember. And I kind of remember like pushing it around to my opponent's bases and stuff like a pinata.
Trains.
Yeah, good times.
Bad news? What?
I don't really remember Red Alert 3 that well.
Course.
Besides, space.
Go on. At the ready.
So what do you got here for your defenses? I don't think most of these are that good. Congrats on your 2-1 upgrades, bro.
Go on.
What are you gonna do? I don't think the armor is gonna be so good against my rail guns.
SCV ready.
Dude, these suck! They're bad against Marines! No!
Is ours.
They were supposed to be good! They're supposed to be my savior! But their turret doesn't rotate aggressively. So you know, like the siege tank and the Colossus and stuff nowadays, and the Immortal, they all have that turret tracking that's built in, and it's really, 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 really nice. I think the Goliath has it as well. So I didn't really recognize that.
Base is under attack.
Bro.
Picking up increased comm traffic from the Dominion. Sounds like they're planning to attack our
Yeah, the
base.
bro minion is being pretty mean here, dude. What was that?
You scared
It
me.
just blasted my base. Are we gonna die? Are we gonna die on trains? Please don't tell me we're gonna die. Okay, we're fine.
SCV ready.
Go, go, go! By the
The explosivity of everything is so high. We gotta get this money. Yeah, so the lack of turret tracking means that they're not as snappy at firing their hit scan weapons as I thought they were going to be, which is unfortunate. I can show you how a real hit scanner works with the G-Daddy. I think Goliaths are a fine choice on this mission anyway. They have longer range, right? Because Diamondback is 6, these are 7.
better be good. Orders received.
Okay, so we probably need more than that, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, he doesn't have rotation either. Does he in co-op? What do you even do, Goliath? Whose turret rotates in this game to follow the target while they're on move command? Does nobody do it in Wings Liberty? That might be the case. It may be that was just added into the game later now that I think about it. I think it started with Heart of the Swarm, and they progressively added it, so I'm not going to get that advantage anywhere. Good to know. Good to know. I will say the enemy have these things called Marines. They're actually pretty good. They're kind of wrecking us. Gotta be real careful about them. Oh, Shrike turret.
Victory.
Well, this is why we have so much money on this base. It's I'm gonna retry taking this. Because it's like really, it's actually pretty frightening. I thought this would be a free mission. I thought last mission would be hard and it was kind of easy. I thought this mission would be easy and it's kind of hard.
Our SCVs are under
Is Terran just Imba? That might be how it is. It might be Protoss is bad and Terran is Imba. Just like real life.
What?
A train is coming.
So we got Shrike turreted over there. We
Looks
got
like we found all the Confederate Diamondbacks.
this guy
sir.
that way
This should
and then
really help out
over.
against the trains.
Move.
Our SCVs
Oh gosh, there's just random stuff everywhere. Okay, we gotta get another strike. Oh, they got it. Ah! This is rough. This is really, really, really rough. So we gotta deal with the Raven. Oh, but they have Goliaths. I have Goliaths. Whose Goliaths are better Goliaths? My Goliaths, right? They got the range upgrade. Yeah, this is fine. When it's a mirror matchup, I'm okay. Wow, it's become much more stressful than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was taking the easy street. I thought that I was playing a mission that was on rails, but it turns out that the enemy had the rails the whole time.
On the move. Go on.
Okay.
What's going on? Yo.
Why am I building 15 depots?
My pleasure. What's the plan?
So we have to take all these down, and then we can send a guy over here. We can take this money out, and we're going to be good. We're going to be okay. It's just keep this area clear and secure and happy. I'm getting my Shrike turrets because I can't mess them up. You know, they're always here for me. They got 6 range. I didn't actually recognize that their range is higher than Marines. That's pretty good. I mean, it's kind of your 100 mineral emergency gun that if you don't need it, you can salvage it later, unlike a Marine. You can't salvage Marines yet.
Go on.
I'm sure at some point someone will figure it out.
SCV ready.
We're going to have to build a Shrike turret up here as well. Maybe like right there. And then get everything split up and ready. We're going to fan our stuff out. We're going to send one guy in as bait to take down the Raven. Because Seeker Missile is horrifying. Ooh, those are siege breakers, huh? Alright.
I'm waiting.
So dive there, guys. We're going to take a lot of siege breaker damage, yep. The ending stuff was bad, but every time we fight an enemy Goliath, we're so happy. Oh, that was the guy I was talking about before. No! Oh, he hurt me with his gun. It was pain.
It's your time. What's going on?
This is okay.
Sir, I'm detecting Dominion kill teams patrolling the tracks with large groups of marauders.
No, we cannot.
I'll
This
mark their
is
location with a red
actually
flag symbol. Still,
doom death. And maybe even a little bit of demise. We could get on the high ground. Oh, wait. There's just so much random stuff on this mission that can get you. No! No! No, 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 no. Don't. No, 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 no. Oh.
Badness. Go ahead. In the rear with the gear.
This is horrifying. Don't want. You're not supposed to have a hard time on this mission. It's supposed to be easy. This isn't a challenge run. We're not doing Reapers only. We're not doing without building anything. It's supposed to be. No, I didn't want it to be this side of the world. Okay, we're gonna prepare.
The Dominion are boosting their train
Okay.
somehow.
What we can do with the speed trains, I think what we can do is send like 2 guys out and just gently
complete.
boop them. Because the Hellion has this weird long wind up on their attack. Yeah, see, they're bad. They can't even figure out how to fight. If one Hellion fires, obviously we lose like 15 Goliaths. But because it's a really, really, really long wind-up, they never actually manage to get those attacks off, which is why the Hellion is bad. It's really good for like worker class and stuff because workers tend to not be able to kill you before before you can get that attack off, but just not great in Wings of Liberty. And you could see it right there. It's really interesting how these, what are normally mundane mechanics, I think I can fight these right now. Normally mundane mechanics actually end up being really interesting. That wasn't too bad. When we have this economy, I think we can afford to do stuff like that just to make sure that we don't get pinned later, right? The worst possible thing is that if we're trying to do something and we get pinned down because there's like a squad in one place and then the train in another, etc., etc., Stuff like that we don't want to deal with. So I think that taking the losses here and now is the superior option. So once again, we're going to fan our stuff out. We're keeping an eye on the Dominion kill team. The thing is, I usually kill the kill team, so I don't actually know their route, which is suspect. Oh, they're coming right at me, aren't they? Can we get a Dominion kill map to see where the Dominion want to go, up or down? Oh, no. Okay, aggressively move forward on those, and then we can pull back, and that wasn't too bad. Now, unfortunately, I think that what we can do is send, like, some of these guys, we don't need gas anymore. We're so fine in the gas department because we're not making these Diamondbacks. So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to spread out a bunch of SCVs, and we're going to send them into, don't tell them. Don't tell them, but there's actually a siege tank over there. And we're going to send them to go grab all this money and then return home. Ignore the spread formation, boys. That's just for maximum pickup efficiency.
What's going on?
Hey, where'd the tank go? All right. I mean, but well done, boys. You're a asset to this Dominion, or this Raiders Rainer. Yeah, that's what you are. Now the final bit here should be super, super easy, because we got everybody. All we have to do is literally touch the objective once. So we can pull everything. We can keep building up. My supply is astonishingly low. You can see my losses compared to normal. It's pretty easy to max normally on this mission. If you're going Diamondbacks or if you're going Marines, either is fine. And instead, I'm sitting at 150. So I've lost 50, actually usually max with a bank, so I've lost maybe 70 more supply than normal, which really goes to show the power level that the enemy has. Okay, we're going to dive everything just to barely poke this objective. I don't care about what else you have. Got it. Beautiful. Okay. Now, what we have is, I still think that it is worth getting the range upgrade for the Diamondback just in case a situation arises, because a 7-range hit scan weapon is nice to have on a pretty fast unit. However, oh, look, wait, does it have turret tracking now? Or is this just set up in such a perfect way? Like, I know it has some amount of turret tracking, but it's just not as snappy. I don't know. We'll test it. Maybe it's better with the range upgrade, and it's just, it's too close. Because more modern turret tracking, the way that it works is, let's say that you have 6 range, the turret tracking extends to like 8 or 9, so that it's already looking at the target, instead of having to be like, in the same range it could fire. It might not make that much sense. I could just be not explaining it well, but it's super useful and we don't have it here. Either way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.